January 2026. By morning, half of the northern United States had vanished. Not burned, not flooded, buried. Overnight, the heaviest snowfall in decades erased entire towns. Highways disappeared beneath walls of white. Forests fell silent. Power grids collapsed. What the media first called a freak blizzard would soon be remembered as one of the deadliest winter storms in modern history. People froze in their homes, in their cars, on empty streets. But the cold alone didn't kill them. Something else was happening. Emergency call centers received strange 911 calls. Not screams, not panic, just wrong. "My heater stopped," one man whispered. "The snow. It's inside my house." Another said, "I can't see outside anymore. Everything is white. It feels like it's getting closer." Dispatchers thought it was hypothermia or hallucinations, but these callers weren't hysterical. They were calm, disoriented, fading. By dawn, rescue teams found the first bodies. A man frozen on his couch, phone in hand. A young woman trapped in her car, fingers locked on the wheel. An elderly couple lying in bed, hands intertwined. No struggle, no attempt to escape, just stillness. What baffled investigators? Some survived nearby. The young, strong died first. Older, weaker residents survived. A pattern emerged. Those who tried to flee alone died quickly. Those who locked themselves away froze faster. But those who stayed with someone, shared heat, shared space, survived longer. It was almost as if the storm was watching, waiting, judging. Journalists uncovered the town's past. Decades ago, a classified government experiment took place here. Officially, it was a cold weather survival study. Unofficially, something darker. Volunteers faced extreme cold and isolation. Researchers monitored a single moral choice: protect yourself or help someone else. The experiment wasn't about survival, it was about behavior. Funding disappeared, files were sealed, but the patterns remained. And now, history was repeating itself. Every survivor told the same story. "I could have run," one man said, "but my neighbor was trapped. When I stayed with him, the cold stopped hurting." Another whispered, "Every time I tried to leave, the wind got worse. When I stayed beside her, it went quiet." Each person faced the same choice: stay or run. Psychologists later said, under extreme stress, humans respond morally. Fear narrows empathy. Isolation amplifies selfish instinct. And the storm, it seemed to react. Satellite footage revealed something terrifying. The storm didn't spread like a normal blizzard. It collapsed inward after areas emptied. Snow intensified where people fled alone. It weakened where people stayed together, almost as if the storm was satisfied. Officials blamed climate anomalies. Headlines called it unavoidable, a tragic act of nature, but survivors knew better. They felt it. This wasn't random. This wasn't natural. The storm didn't just freeze bodies, it tested minds. And that leaves one terrifying question. If survival means abandoning others, and humanity means staying, which would you choose? The snow eventually melted, towns rebuilt, life moved on. But survivors shared a quiet belief. The storm was alive. It watched. It judged. And somewhere, in the quiet of falling snow, something learned exactly who we are when no one is watching.